Yo, yo, yo. It is your boy Jet Sanders here. And today, we're going to be doing some predictions for this upcoming card with the UFC fight night between Aljamain Sterling and Yusuf Zalal. So, off rip, we got to clear the air here. This card is certified prelims making it to the main card. All these motherfuckers always be on the goddamn prelims, except for one person. And that's because this person is actually making their debut. And that's Adrian Luna, Martinetti? See, we've talked about this dude versus Vologden, who had just fought recently against John Castaneda, right? He just fought this weekend. So, pretty interesting. He's coming back. He's fighting Davy Grant. So that's going to be an interesting fight. We also got Rafa Garcia versus Alex Hernandez. I think that's going to be a cool fight. Oh, Norma Dumont and Jocelyn Edwards, of course. And then, of course, the main event, we're going to talk about Aljo versus Yusuf. So let's go ahead and get on in it, boys. First up, we got Davy Grant versus Adrian Luna Martinetti. Now, this dude, Davy Grant, man, he's one of them crafty vets, one of them guys that pull off the win when you don't expect them to, the guy that kind of ruins your day, your parlay, you know what I'm saying? So, but he's a crafty guy, He's currently coming off of a loss, though, to Charles Jourdain. But before that, he got 2 wins in a row against Damon Blackshear and Ramon Tavares. I watched that fight. I remember that fight. That was a fun one. And so, from what I can gather in my memories, this fight with Adrian Luna Martinetti should be a fun one, too. See, his boy Vologden, his former op, they had a good scrap, real good scrap. If y'all haven't seen it, it's on my page. Y'all go check it out. I was just talking about it literally a couple days ago. So y'all go check it out. And also, y'all finish this video first. But anyways, so he's making his debut for show here. And, he went to war on that fight, on that contender series. There it is. I couldn't get it out, man. Sorry, my apologies. But he fought it out, fought his heart out, took Vlogden all the way, and now he's getting a big opportunity here against Davy Grant, which tells me that they are trying to push this kid real hard. And if that's the case, Davy Grant is a great fighter. In fact, I don't think that this will be an easy fight for Adrian whatsoever. I think these two are going to go to battle. I think it's going to be a fun fight. I think Davy Grant will land a lot of strikes on this dude, but I feel like Martinetti will have a lot of strikes that hurt Grant as well. In my mind, I'm thinking if it goes to the decision, it might go to Martinetti. Davy Grant, of course, is very crafty, very good. So there is the possibility of him pulling off the upset, which, it's possible, man. It's possible. But because they're trusting dude to get this, I'm gonna go ahead and here's another thing too, before we just go off that. Bro's got a pretty good record, They got the same amount of wins, So I'm a trust that Adrian can get it done. Adrian Luna can get it done by decision. And next up, we got Rafa Garcia versus Alex Hernandez. Now, see this dude. So first things first, man. Rafa Garcia, bro. Every time I watch this dude fight, I got a root for bro. He's a Mexican dude. I got to show love to the raza. So it is what it is, bro. And right now, he's coming off of a 2-fight win streak against Jared Gordon and Vince Pitchell. And before that, he got knocked out by Grant Dawson. But in his last fight against Jared Gordon, he got a third-round knockout. with an elbow, I believe, and then some grounded pound, so TKO. But you know, that was a good fight. But my thing is, bro, this motherfucker just got hit by a car like the day before, man. And bro showed up with a whole knee brace on, man. So it's kind of weird. Could not trying to do nobody, but like you would think that would be a bit of a, you know what I'm trying to say, bro. It's crippling, man. His bro's half crippled, man. So it was kind of a gimme, you know what I mean? So, anyways, Alex Hernandez, on the other hand, he's coming off of how many fights is he winning right now? I think he's on a 4-fight win streak. And he knocked out Diego Ferreira in the second round in their fight, which was kind of a boring fight, but you know, he caught Diego, finished him, and then he knocked out Hooper before that. So, you know, Alex is making a comeback right now. He's he's showing he's not done yet. Rafa Garcia, on the other hand, he's also a tough grappler, pretty decent fighter, but in this fight, I am going to go with Alexander Hernandez for the I'm gonna go with 3rd round knockout. So I think it's gonna be a little boring of a fight, but I think Rafa might be up the 2 rounds, and then maybe Garcia or Hernandez will turn up in the 3rd and get it done. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Okay. Next up, man, we got Norma Dumont versus Jocelyn Edwards. So, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I've seen both of these chicks fight, but like when I went into like decide who I think might win, I look real close. So first off, Norma, she on a 6-fight win streak, and you know, she also got that one video where she punched that chick so hard she turned around and started running away, Chelsea Chandler. So, but you know, most of her wins are by decision. So I was like, man, I don't know. Let me look at this Jocelyn Edwards real quick. And dude, she recently, I believe, submitted Nora Cornell, knocked out Priscilla Carhora, whatever her fucking name is, and she also knocked out Chelsea Chandler, the chick that homegirl made run away. And so, like, I'm looking at that, I'm like, damn, she got some fucking power. You know, she got some knockout power, right? And so that tells me, you know, she's a dangerous opponent, very dangerous opponent for Norma. But I see I remember the fight with Norma versus Irene Aldana, and I was like, damn, Norma can do damage. And so, you know, when I think about it, you know, I look at the opponents in their recent threes. You know, you heard who I just named for Jocelyn. You know, Norma recently fought Ketlin Vieira, Irene Aldana, and Durandamy. So, you know, one was a former, title, opponent, like fought for the title, but she didn't win, but she was on the opposite side of that. And Durandamy was a title holder. And in my mind, I'm going to go with Norma Dumont winning by unanimous decision. I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be a great striking match between these two women. And I think Norma's going to get the decision. After that, we got the main event with Aljamain Sterling versus Yusuf Zalal. So, first things first. Where do we start, man? This dude, Aljo, man. He was a former bantamweight champion. He He's fuck, dude. He just beat Ortega at a catchweight fight, like basically a lightweight fight. He had a great back and forth with Evloev, in my opinion. I thought that was a really good fucking fight, real fun fight. I was rooting for Aljo in that fight too. And then before that, he had beat Calvin Kadar by basically backpacking him the whole fucking time. And then Yusuf, on the other hand, he's coming off of a crazy submission win over Josh Emmett, which came out of nowhere. Dude just quickly took him down. That was fucking cool. That was really cool. And then before that, he fought Calvin Kadar, which, in my opinion, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a great fight, or not great fight, but like he definitely won the fight. But I felt like he just started running around in the third round, and you know, Calvin Kadar really, he's not Aljamain Sterling, you know, and so when I go to his third fight against Jack Shore, which he won, and then the next one is Jarno Arians, which these two guys, like, no offense, who are these guys? Who are you? No offense. Y'all can say anything about me. Who the fuck am I? Anyways, but then when you go to Aljo, you look a little like a fourth one, because I gave a fourth one for Yusuf. Here's the fourth one. Before that, he fought O'Malley in a title fight that he was defending the title, in a fight that he wasn't really ready for. So, I think there's more to Aljo. I feel like Aljo's career is not anywhere near over the way that a lot of people are trying to kind of write him off as. I do think he's a legit title contender in the featherweight division, and I believe he will get this win against Yusuf Zalal. I think he will be the bigger fighter. I think he'll be able to out-wrestle, out-grapple Yusuf, and I think he'll even be able to outstrike him, you know. I think Aljo's got this fight, and, you know, I'm not a big Aljamain Sterling fan. I've gone for Aljamain in certain fights, but I'm not like, dude, Aljamain's the man. I think he's a great fighter, but I'm not, like, die hard for this fucking guy. I think he'll get it done, though. So, Aljo. I got Aljo getting it, Norma, Alexander, and I'm going to trust Adrian to make an impressive debut. And other than that, that's it. That's all. That wraps up today's episode. It's crazy, yeah. Prelim fighters fighting on the main card. What a treat. So, anyways, that's it. That's all. Y'all like and subscribe. Y'all leave me a comment. Y'all let me know who y'all think's gonna win in these fights. And until next time, peace.